Andrew Young has earned worldwide recognition as a pioneer and champion of civil and human rights. Young's lifelong dedication to service is illustrated by his extensive leadership experience of over 65 years, serving as a member of Congress, African American U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Mayor of Atlanta, and ordained minister, among other positions. In 1951, after graduating from Howard University, Andrew was appointed to serve as pastor of a church in Marion, Alabama, where he met his first wife, Jean Childs, a civil and human rights activist who was known for her work with women and children. The couple tied the knot in 1954 and moved to Atlanta in 1961. They had 4 children together: Andrea Young, Paula Young Shelton, Lisa Young Alston, and a son, Andrew Young. The third, Jean Childs Young, passed away from liver cancer in 1994. Jean Child Young Middle School was named in her honor for the work she did in the city of Atlanta. 2 years later, Andrew found love again, and he married his second wife, Carolyn McLean, in 1996 in Cape Town, South Africa. The couple have no children together. Andrew was born in 1932 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Young attended Dillard University for 1 year before graduating from Howard University. He then earned a divinity degree from Hartford Seminary in Hartford, Connecticut in 1955. Young was an early leader in the civil rights movement, serving as executive director of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and a close confidant to Martin Luther King Jr. During the 1960s, Andrew Young was a key strategist and negotiator during civil rights campaigns that led to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Appointed as an ambassador to the United Nations in 1977, Young negotiated an end to white minority rule in Namibia and Zimbabwe and brought President Jimmy Carter's emphasis on human rights to international diplomacy efforts. In 1972, he was the first African American elected to Congress from Georgia since Reconstruction, and later was re-elected in 1974. And in 1976. As a 2-term mayor of Atlanta from 1982 to 1990, Young brought in over 1,100 businesses, over $70 billion in foreign direct investments, and generated over 1 million jobs. Young has received honorary degrees from more than 100 universities and colleges in the U.S. and abroad, and has received various awards, including an Emmy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2011, and the Dan Sweat Award in 2017. His portrait also became part of the permanent collection of the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery. In 1990, Young was a member of the Atlanta Olympic Bid Committee. He served as co-chair of the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. Carolyn McLean Young was born in 1944 in Atlanta. She received her Bachelor's of Science degree in Sociology and Elementary Education from Atlanta's Clark College in 1966. Years later, she received her Master's of Arts degree in Elementary Education from Georgia State University in 1971. After graduating college, she became a teacher. Since leaving office, Young has founded or served in many organizations working on issues of public policy and political lobbying. In 2003, Andrew and his wife, Carolyn McLean Young, founded the Andrew J. Young Foundation to support and promote education, health, leadership, and human rights in the U.S., Africa, and the Caribbean.